this video. Like, I want to watch it back because now, at the ending part, he was rapping in the perspective of Nipsey Hussle for sure, 100%. He talked about his name, neighborhood Nip, the marathon. We know the way how he passed, and he passed in his hood. Like, we know, we seen it, and for Kendrick to rap from that perspective and make it seem so authentic, like literally it sounded like something Nipsey literally would have said. It makes me just feel like Kendrick is tapped in on a spiritual level way past what we are. And that is what's getting me right now, because it's like, you spoke to Nip. You spoke to Nip. And then he had Kobe in there. And we seen Kobe's passing as well. We know how he passed. It's just, like, that ending part got me choked up a little bit. It really does. I'm not gonna lie to you, because, like, when I tell you, I said this in my earlier videos as well, like, talking about the Nip situation, like, Nipsey Hussle has transformed and changed my life in the realest way, and I've never even met that man. Like, one of the major reasons of me moving to Atlanta, one of the major reasons of me, like, switching up my mindset on, like, what I purchase and how I value monetary things, and, like, just where my focus is at, and my mindset. And then the work ethic of Kobe, and just is like, you gotta put in those hours, you gotta put in that time, and it will pay off. And those are two people that I've never met, that I always was like, growing up, the only basketball player I used to be like, that I used to even talk about, the reason why I even watched sports, was Kobe. And Kendrick, like, I really wasn't expecting that. But you know what? It started off saying, I am all of us. And if you think about it, in the Bible, it says that God is within all of us. So if God is within all of us, and we are all God's, we all are each other. If we tap in on a spiritual level, like, if I get really deep and spiritual with this, then it is capable. Like, in America, the Black experience isn't far in between each other. Like, we South or in the West Coast or up top East Coast, like, but the Black culture experience is still the same if you grow up without means or in the projects or anything like that. And we could all speak on it and agree on just, like, the surface of, that shit was hard. Like, that shit was really the trenches. And we did get normalized to seeing our family members go to jail or passing away earlier than people who weren't in that perspective. Not in that perspective, people who weren't in that situation. But then to make it like a Nipsey Hussle, or make it like a Kobe Bryant, and then to still pass away, especially in Nip's situation, to still pass away when you were just trying to make your hood better, is so sad. And then Kobe with his dog. I don't even want to think about that. But this is so fire. Like, Kendrick, you did it again. You did it again. Like, I could talk about this video in so many ways. Like, I could get into the way how we really are, all of us are each other, and how I really believe Kendrick had a conversation with Nipsey, because he was talking, Nipsey gave him those bars. Nipsey was like, tell my message. I fully believe it. And I need to go back, because now I want to listen to this is just my first listen. Now I want to go back and I want to listen to what he was saying during everybody else's verse. But this is like, whoo, this is a, like, because I'm thinking about so many different stuff after listening to this song. Like, I'm thinking about God being within all of us. I'm also thinking about just speaking to the people in your past life, and well, once they pass, and then also how we all come from like experience. Like, what is our culture? What is Black culture? What do we define as culture? And is what we're defining as culture, is it good for us? Are we just justifying it by saying that this is our culture, or do we need to put in immediate action to stop traumatizing experiences from seeming normal, and stop calling it culture, because it's not culture, it's traumatizing? Okay, like, the Black experience does not have to be a traumatizing experience. And I think that we, instead of calling it a traumatizing experience, we just call it our culture. Kendrick, oh my gosh, like, love, 10. Like, this song makes you think about so much. And I love that. And we need more songs like that in 2022. Like, not everything gotta be about, or not everything has to be a radio record. Some songs can just inquire thought, and I love that. Like, wow, my mind is like really blown right now, for real. Whew, y'all. Comment below, tell me your thoughts on this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's your girl, Krista Kanique. I cannot wait to hear this album after listening to this song.